Staying with the Telegraph, Sean, with a warning for Ukraine to stop slacking.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's all right. Don't step on me, boy.
Sorry to interrupt you. I'm only here the first time. Okay, cut me some slack.
I'll keep using that.
Let me have my moment. Former NATO chief, if Ukraine loses, our enemies will decide the world order. So this is all like, is this going to be... I think we're already on the cusp, or maybe slightly into World War III anyway, don't you?
Well, it's certainly the warning signs.
A lot of wars start very, very slowly, and people don't know they're in them. You know what I mean?
And next thing you know, you've got a bayonet in your hand.
We're definitely in that war between Russia and Ukraine, because we're supporting them morally. I've never thought I would be able to use that word, morally. And we're also supplying them with equipment. That means you're in. That means you're in, doesn't it?
Yeah, well...
I don't think Russia are going to bomb London because they own half the property, haven't they? If they were all safe here.
I'd actually thought, but that's exactly it. But yeah, as Lord Robertson said, but even though Rishi Sunak the other week said that we're going to be giving £2.5 billion in weapons, but of course that money comes back to us. They spend the money on our weapons. But what Lord Robertson's saying is we need to be doing like an annual pledge and saying... Russia's only going to hear it when we say every year we're going to be giving them £2.5 billion.
Yes.
In terms of long-term commitments, and we're also talking from America.
We've very much got into the thought process of believing that wars are short-term, but of course they drag on for a very long time. And really it becomes, it's very the support aside at the beginning, but do you have the stomach for the real war that's happening? You're right, we're heating up all over the place, and it feels like we're heading that way.
And they mentioned conscription may come back.
I'm not against that because I'm too old for it. Yeah, Once again, this is about me. And
why don't we let those young people go to Europe on a 2-year thing, but it has to be Ukraine?
What's wrong with that?
I'm not against conscription. You see, in Israel, they're so fit and healthy as a society.
That's right.
It's really
a cure for obesity. Right, I'm trying to help.
Leave me out of this. We're seeing a heat up of everything going on with, Iran attacked Pakistan, Iran proxies, Hezbollah and Hamas and Houthi, because they love anything that starts with H, are all involved in various wars. Israel, and of course, is attacking Lebanon after Lebanon's been attacking Israel. So it feels like, and with Ukraine and Russia, it feels like we're really heating up to something.
Well, his point is, if we don't stand up to Russia, or if Ukraine is basically fighting a proxy war for us or for the West, then this is going to embolden all of these other countries you're talking about. He also refers to a vacuum in leadership, Sean. Now, it's looking likely like Keir Starmer is going to win the next election. Do you think that he is actually going to fill that vacuum, or is he going to stand up, is what I'm trying to say?
Well, I've met him a couple of times.
Have you?
Yeah.
OK, here we go.
He didn't know it was me in his house, but it was me. And... I don't know. He's in that situation, isn't he, where a bit like in 1997, as I recall, when everyone was fed up with the Tories and there was a landslide election, and it feels like it might be like that. But I don't think whoever wins it is dealing with a very difficult time now. I think genuinely, like you hinted on the last story there, it looks like the world's becoming less stable. And I think that whoever you need someone who's really. I think you need to have someone who's like fits the bill. Like if you have a defence minister, right, he should look like he can win an arm wrestling competition with Putin. That's the way I look at it.
Okay, same thing with. So you're saying your advice to Keir Starmer is
and make us want to follow you.
Do some more push-ups. Fine.